50x, 100x, 200x, 400x leverage. Such high leverages sounds very exciting for us traders, right? Now, there is even this broker called XM that provides 888x leverage. And by the way, if you open an account on XM through my link, you get 100% bonus on the capital you deposit. And that means if you deposit $100, you get $200. And if you deposit $1,000, then you get $2,000 for a very limited time. And even I get a commission from it. Now, I'm adding the link down in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Now, moving on to the video, high leverage is really very intriguing. But let me tell you one thing. Leverage can be the worst thing for you as a trader. And if you don't know how to use it, then you will mess up. Hello and welcome to Forex Monopoly. My name is Daksh, and in this video, I'm going to talk everything about leverage and most importantly, how much leverage you should use and what's the right leverage for you. And it's something that many traders get wrong. And do you know that 80% of traders, that is 80% of all the traders eventually blow away their capital because of high leverage. So if you want to keep your capital safe and also keep using leverage, then there is a way for that. So let us find out what that way is. Before I get to the main part of this video, I just want to talk about leverage in general and tell you what exactly it is. So let us say that you want to start a business, but then you have no capital or money for it. Then tell me, how are you going to arrange money for that? What you might do is you might go to a bank and take a loan, right? Well, leverage is kind of a similar thing, but not exactly the same thing though. So leverage is this type of loan that your broker is providing you with, which allows you to trade with money that's way more than the capital that's there in your account. To simplify it, what I mean is that if you have $1,000 in your account with 100x leverage, then you can buy or sell $100,000 worth of currencies. Now let us say you have 200x leverage. Then this time you can trade $200,000 worth of currency and so on. By the way, if you are new and don't know much about leverage, then I have a video already uploaded for you. And on that, I have told everything that you need to know about leverage. So make sure you check that out by clicking the I button over here. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then you are going to miss out on a lot of important stuff that is important for every other trader. So make sure you subscribe to the channel right away. Moving forward, now that you know what leverage is, you might have this question in your mind, like how much leverage should you use? Well, I have my very own way of dealing with leverage. And what I do is I have 3 different accounts. One is for scalping, then a separate account for day trading, then again a separate account for swing trading. And each account has different leverage based on the type of trading style that account will be used for. And the reason for doing that is I like to use leverage based on the stop loss I will have to use. And as we move from scalping to swing trading, the stop loss increases and so I decrease the leverage. And what I do is I use 100x leverage for scalping, 50x leverage for day trading, and then only 10 to 20x leverage for swing trading. And this is because with scalping, the stop loss will be very tight. So I can use high leverage and increase my position size while following the 1 to 3% risk trading rule. And with day trading, the stop loss is not much tight, but also not that wide. So 50x leverage works well. And for swing trading, the stop loss is very wide. So I keep the leverage to only 10x. So this is how I choose leverage, and I think this is how even you should choose leverage. Now, talking about how to use leverage, what you have to do is you have to do it very smartly. And I'm going to tell you something that very less traders know. You should treat leverage as a means to protecting your capital rather than aiming it for higher profit. Now, let us consider an example. Let us say you have $1,000 and have taken a leverage of 1 to 100. And with this, you need to risk just $10 from your capital to take a position that is worth of $1,000. From here, even if the price goes completely against you and hits your stop loss, kicking you out of the trade, you are just going to lose $10, and that is just 1% of the capital. So do you not understand what leverage does here? It allows you to risk less of your capital and allows you to take a higher position with that much money. And this is the right way to look at leverage. Every now and then you get such a golden opportunity in the market where the stop loss is very tight and the take profit is very high. And this is where you make a good use of leverage. Just be aware that you get only few such real opportunities. So do not just go and tighten the stop loss on purpose, even if it doesn't make sense at all. This was all about leverage that I wanted to tell you in this video. If you learned a lot in this video, then make sure you hit the like button. See you in the next video.